Hey guys, it's Burning Words here, and I got another Wi-Fi battle here, and it's versus Wilechase. It was a fun match. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, check him out later. And yeah, anyways, yeah, he sends out his Notori because he knew I was gonna send out my lead Swampert, but I just go for it anyway. And in this game, I didn't have Hidden Power Fire as I do in my next video because I realized that it was a smart idea to have Hidden Power Fire. Anyways, I switched into my Blaziken knowing that I thought he might Power Whip or something, but he goes for the Leech Seed, and I didn't want to take I didn't want him to keep getting HP, so I predicted to switch into like a water type, so I go into my Zapdos. Like I thought he would go for his Rotom, but he goes into his Garchomp, so I decided, maybe I can just go for like an Hidden Power Ice, and I got a crit. And if I was modest with that crit, I would have knocked him out. But I didn't. I'm timid, so oh well, it's alright. So he goes into his Rotom this turn, and I go for another Hidden Power just to stay on the safe side, because I didn't predict any switches. I wanted to stay safe. And he goes for the trick, and I'm like, awesome, cool, I'll get Choice Scarf. As I go for a T-Bolt, because I knew that now, next turn, I should either go for, like, I should switch out, because I thought he might switch him back into his Garchomp, so I go for my Hydreigon. And he goes into his Randarosu, so I'm like, oh, crap, that was a bad prediction. And he goes for the U-turn. I was like, it's not stab, it's not going to kill me. But guess what? He gets a crit. I'm like, oh, wow. That crit mattered. Yeah, I'm so sure it did. He goes into his Kajondo as I go out to my Blaziken. And I know that he's going to go for the fake out, so I just like hit Fire Punch just because it's my only option. And he gets a crit. Again! A crit! What's up with the crits? And I get the speed boost. And I go in first, and I have a Choice Band, and I have Fire Punch. And guess what? Focus Sash. So basically, he knocks me out with a high jump kick, and he's still alive. I was hoping that he would miss if I would kill him. Anyways, I go to my Zapdos, and he predicts I predict his switch into like something. So I thought he would go into something just to be safe. I went for the Drill Peck, but he goes into his Notori, and I'm locked on to Drill Peck, so I might as well just switch out and go into my Conkeldurr, which is my Repulsion. And he goes for another Leech Seed, and I thought maybe I could, because as I switched out. And, yeah, he gets some Leech Seed recovery back. And, yeah, he withdraws his, Notori, and he goes into his, Reckless or whatever. As I predicted that, so I go for a Bulk Up. And then, like, this turn, I go for a Stone Edge, hoping for a crit. And I'm like, crit, 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 crit. And guess what? I finally, like, luck goes my way, and I get the crit and knock out his, Recolleculus or whatever. Wilecase or something, and it goes out, so I don't have to worry about losing my Conkeldurr. And then he goes for the fake out. I already know that. Okay, and he withdraws because he knows he can get like some. And I go for the Mox Punch just to be safe, and he switches out, goes into his Garchomp, just so that he can switch back into his Kajondo, go for a fake out, and then get some Leech Seed recovery and go back to full HP. So when I Mach Punch him with 1+1 Life Orb stab, Iron Fist, it won't knock him out. Even if that it knocked him out, it would have like I don't know, I forgot what I was trying to say. Anyways, I go for a T-Bolt knowing I would go faster because I'm a timid max speed with Scarf. And he goes into his Randarosu, and he got the Randarosu. And then he goes for a U-turn, predicting my switch in my Reckless. I missabbed it and gave it Rankarusu because they don't have like the actual English Pokesav yet, so yeah. And he goes for the Hydro Pump on my Rankarosu, and I knew I would live, so I go for a Psycho Shock just to knock out his Rotom. Because even though I'm not specially defensive, I had a good feeling I would live one turn. So, and he goes for the turn to knock me out, and I get the switch initiative because he's going to switch out, and I know. And I decide I'm going to switch out into my Swampert because it's like my only option to switch in. I go for the Scald, hoping I can get like a burn off or something. And he goes for a Power Whip, and I'm like basically screwed because I don't have a fire type anymore, and I don't have Hidden Power Fire on this thing. So, yeah, and my last Pokemon's Zapdos. It was a good game while. I enjoyed it. I wish I put Hidden Power Fighting on my Swampert, then the whole game would have been different. But, yeah, I enjoyed it. Check him out. His link will be in the description. And the chat that we go to will be in the description as well. Yeah, thank you all, and goodbye. Thank you for enjoying. Hope you enjoy.